Hello, this is Pixel Freak, and we are doing part 55 of the Final Fantasy Dimensions walkthrough. So here we are headed towards the Unicorn Forest. A couple fights on the way. I should warn you in advance, I did edit out most of the fights in this particular piece, mostly because it was a 16-minute video and 10 minutes of it was fights, that's insanity. The encounter rate for me in this little mini dungeon area was crazy. It was annoying how bad it was. I was taking about 5 steps and getting into fights. So I did cut most of those out. Most of them are gone. Also, there's no boss for this area. It's kind of really cool. It's a bit of a surprise, I guess. So I guess I spoiled that for you, but no real big deal. You don't have to fight Unicorn. You just go through, and when you get to the Unicorn in the back, you talk to him, and then he kind of makes some kind of threatening gestures, and then you walk away. There are some decent items here, though, so I'm going to make sure and pick all those up, and that'll wrap it up after that point. So they're kind of alluding to the idea that only people pure of heart can talk to a unicorn and woo them onto their side. And Sarah, being a princess and being pure of heart, so they assume that she's going to be able to do that for them. So I didn't cut out all the fights. I did leave in, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them maybe. I did cut out most of them though. Insult to injury here as well. The fights aren't that interesting here. They're just relatively normal. There are a few status ailments that happen here, and so it's unfortunate that a high frequency of fights will lead you to even more time spent in the menus curing what status ailments happen during the fight. Platinum helm, that's a pretty solid piece right there. That's 2 fights in a row right there. I think I took maybe 10 steps, got in another fight. Really, really lame. There's another one. Wow. And then this one I just let go. So that was 3 fights in very short order there. We're almost caught up too to where I'm actually currently playing this game, so I don't think that I've actually used Unicorn yet, just because it hasn't come up at this point. I'm not sure what Unicorn even does. I'm sure I'll come across it here in the very near future when I'm recording new pieces. I'll want to check it out, but I never actually used it, I don't think, in this video or the next one. The next one is the last one that I have to do before I'm caught up to with my gameplay. Might be one more after that. We'll see. That X potion and the dry ether before it. A couple of high-end. Wow, those were really close fights. Holy. That was like 4 of them all in a row. I'm looking at my edits right now and wow. Those fights were all about 2 seconds in between them. I'm really glad I edited all those out. Very frustrating to have that happen. And again, this game does that. This game has made a name for itself where it has very easy fights, but they're very frequent. And I think that that's done just to thicken up the game. They just wanted to make it a 40-hour game, and they were going to do it no matter how they had to. And in the case here, they just didn't have that much substance in the game, and they just wanted to thicken it up with random battles. Probably realized that the random battles were a little bit monotonous, and so they turned down the difficulty on them. So what ends up happening is you have this very repetitious system where you're just in battles all the time, and they're not particularly rewarding feeling. And I know in the last few videos it sounds like I've been ragging on the game a little bit with its story development and with the battle system, but it's just the reality of it. It's still a good game. I'm still much more impressed with this than a lot of the other JRPGs that you see out there on Android. I'm not 100% on the $20 thing. I think it's probably worth that, its price. But at the same time, I think this game took a lot of shortcuts in its development, and because of that, I think it's not to the same quality standards that you see on most other Square RPGs. So after you pick up Unicorn, there's a couple more treasure boxes here off to the left that I had skipped. Gotta go back and grab those. Or maybe it's just one. Thought it was two. Maybe it's just one. Yep, it is two. The platinum armor. So the platinum set is in here, buried in here. And then once you've picked up all the treasure boxes, just teleport out and you are done. That's actually going to wrap it up for this piece of the walkthrough. I'll see you on the next piece. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, this has been Pixel Freak.